Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, or welcome to if you're brand new. It is currently raining, but I want to inform you guys. So today I'm going to be planting marigolds, but these marigolds have a special story. These are not just any run-of-the-mill marigolds. These are marigolds from my great-grandmother's stock that she bred. Now, you might be wondering how I came to get these seeds. Her daughter, not my great-grandmother, but my great-grandmother's sister, she had some of these plants at her house. Just they reseeded themselves every year. She didn't save seeds or anything like that. They just reseeded themselves. And they have since lost their color. She said they used to be a yellow color. Now, I planted them for the first time last year. As you could probably tell from garden tours and things, I had no clue what to expect from them at all. I figured yellow. I was met with some very deep reds with cool striping, some other things, yellow, not a bright yellow, but like a gold yellow, which I really like, and then some oranger colors. Now I probably will never be able to get to exactly what she originally bred the color, because it's been crossed with so many other things. My great-grandmother's sister used to live in, or she still does, lives in Tennessee, in a neighborhood, a little bit bigger plots, but still fairly close to neighbors. So they've been cross-pollinated a few times, I can tell. So I'm trying to reverse that. Saving seeds from only those that have the color that I want. It's a very picky process, but that's what you have to do, and that's what I'm going to try to do, because I would eventually like to stabilize this to where it's breeding true every single year, because it is something handed down from the past. So I would love to do that. But yeah, the other reason I plant marigolds is also to companion plant my tomatoes, because last year we usually have hornworms really bad. Last year I didn't have any, and I saw a reel today as of filming this that if you plant marigolds, you won't see or it wasn't a reel, it was someone in comments on Facebook, that they hadn't seen tomato hornworms, or at least many of them, for a very long time since they started doing that. So I'm going to go ahead and plant more of the marigolds. And then I'm also going to plant a kiddie pool full of them. That's what I did last year. I just really I don't want to use all of the stock that I have saved, but I'd like to go through a bunch of what I have, and I would like to see how many come back. I have pictures of the parents that I saved from the parent plants, so then we're going down a generation, and hopefully it's more of the color that I saved, more of the gold. It's not really gold, that's just what I'm calling it. It's more of a yellow. It's a really deep yellow, which is a gold, which is what I'm calling it. So I would settle for the gold color because I really like it. And I have that in my notes. I have a Margie's Marigolds. That's what my great-grandmother's name was. So I'm going to continue to use the name, and I think Margie's Marigolds is a very fitting name for something. It passed on a legacy, but it's also what it is. It's Margie's Marigolds. So that's the name that has been bestowed upon them, upon myself. So I will continue to do this, and I will continue to save seeds from them. It's going to be an all-year type thing. I'm going to show you guys how to do it. If you have any tips for saving marigold seeds or selective breeding, please let me know, because I have looked on YouTube. Nothing really shows correctly, so I don't know if somebody has a specialized niche for this or what. And I can try reaching out to some other people that I know, but most of them, I'm pretty sure it was just like, let the pollinators do it. I'm like, I'd rather not. I'd rather save my own seeds, because if I can selectively breed, it will speed this process up. Still be a while, but I'll be able to speed it up a little bit. So, but last year we had, I would say probably, I'd probably say I'm trying to divide this in my head. Math is not my strong suit. It was split 3 ways between the 3 different colors, but 2 of the colors were a little bit more dominant, except for the gold color, which is what I want, the yellow gold. So we are going to try hopefully getting more from the seeds that I saved from, because I don't know what my great-grandmother's sister saved from. If she saved from a red flower or whatever, then that would probably explain why it's more red, or if those genetics are just that strong. I don't want to cross it with a different variety though. I won't. I can't. I will work on this till the day I die probably. But that's fine with me because it's a fun little project, little milestones. If I'm not getting 100%, I'd be okay with that. I'd be okay with 80-20, but like getting to 100% would be great because that's what she had of her color. So I would love to get to that point, but we shall see what we can make of it. But yeah, they're going to go in my tomato beds and then in a kiddie pool. This variety that she was working on also takes a little while longer to flower. Like I think I planted them I don't fully remember when I planted them, but last year, but I think it took like 100 and something days for them to flower. And obviously that's not preferred, but we will take what we can get. Because it's okay with me. But I will be selective breeding those. The selective breeding process is quite simple. You save seeds from the ones that you can save seeds from, or cross-pollinate if you can. You don't really save anything from anything that's undesired. That works for all things with genetics, but I'm just talking about the flowers. Like I'm going to be starting a zinnia breeding project. Probably starting a few actually, and then probably just cutting down my zinnias every year that I'm growing. That's okay though. But I have a few different zinnia projects that I'd like to undertake, or at least one in particular, to create my own strain of zinnias. I think that would be really cool. Because the marigolds, they're not really mine. They're my great-grandmother, or great-great-grandmother's. So I would love to do that, but I need to go ahead and get into the speedrun portion of this video, which will be me actually planting the marigolds from the seeds that I saved last year. I still have the original stock, so if anything happens, I can always fall back on that. And this year, I'm hoping to have more numbers of the yellow gold flowers, so I can just mass save. And I know everything's not going to be 100% perfect. You're going to have some things that are showing through that you don't want showing through. Like I said, that's okay with me, just as long as the majority of the plant is showing that color. And if I can try to get it to flower a little bit sooner, that'd also be nice. But let's go ahead and we'll plant in a minute. It's raining. The planting part of this video. I'm going to be planting Margie's marigolds from stock that I saved from 23, and hopefully this year I'm going to be saving more, and hopefully every year I can save a little bit more, obviously, but to keep some stock from each year, and then if I have to go back, if I have to go back to that point and start over with a different branch, if I have to, but I don't think I will. So let me get a thing. I'm just going to show you how I plant the marigolds really quickly, and then we're good to go. This is where we just planted. And we have this area that I'm going to do a few in. Up here we have this that I'm going to do a few in, and then up here I'm going to do in here. So yeah, as I said, it's just selective breeding. All of these that I saved from were that gold color, yellow gold. You guys will be seeing a bunch of them on the channel. I'm going to document everything the best that I can. Some things may not be, but I'm going to try to get everything documented as best as possible. So yeah, that just means a lot of filming, which is fine by me. I enjoy filming for you guys. I enjoy being able to look back at the process and see, oh, this is what this looked like, or whatever. I didn't have a lot of that this year to look back on from last year because of things. I'm not going to go into that again, but this is going to be a good year, and I'm going to plant these in this area, and then probably halfway through the year I might do some beans in that pool now. But about halfway through the year, not halfway, probably in about a month or two, I'm going to plant more. Probably, I might end up using the rest of the second of this year, of the 23 stock, to fill up a kiddie pool with these. And I hope I don't use it all, but I may end up doing that. So we shall see. But thank you guys for watching. I will see you in another video very, very shortly. So until then, as always, grow something. And if you can't grow something, support local people, obviously. Supporting local is always better. Always best. But if you can't do that, at least you're watching this video to this point. So you at least have a little dream of doing this. And I believe in your dream. Your dream is going to happen. You just have to, it just takes a little bit of patience. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in another one. Bye, y'all.